Hi everyone, it's Rachael Smith with Remax up in Big Bear. Today I'm going to walk you through a fixer-upper over in the Big Bear City neighborhood at 510 Sugarloaf Boulevard. So it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 408 square foot, 3,450 square foot lot, and just listed for $229. So come check it out. Here we are from the street. So as you can see, it's this little tiny one that's set back. You do have a home right here on both sides of it, but these beautiful towering pine trees over top of the home too. So it's really set back and private. We are looking down Sugarloaf Boulevard, which is the last street, I guess, south of Big Bear Boulevard. And you kind of get away from the boulevard noise right here. It is a very hard property line to kind of tell, but probably going to be somewhere near this driveway right here, because it almost looks like the house touches the property line, and then that also does too. And then going this direction, my gut says it could be in this telephone pole. Property marker could be in there, but I do not know. I do not know where the property marker is. But it's gonna be a little bit deeper than a 2,500 square foot lot, or wider, I guess you could say. So it looks like tenants checked out. We have got loads of trash everywhere. Driveway is rock and dirt. Got some firewood in here, which is good. You could probably use this because they do have a wood burning stove inside. But just needs a lot of love. Let me see if I can figure out the property line over here. It's probably going to be kind of midway between these two. Is typically where it is, which it's a little bit further than the telephone pole. Telephone pole right here, maybe lot line right here. So it would be a good candidate to add on to as well, since, you know, you can take up to 60% of your lot size. And we're at 408 square foot, so we're barely even 10% of the lot size. So we've got some railroad ties kind of leaning up to the property. Just kind of junk everywhere. Wouldn't be too hard to just haul this stuff out and make it a little bit better. Looks like the property lines, I mean, I don't have to look at the map, but you've got this stairwell going down, going into this jog out right here, which, as you can tell, this jog out goes right there. So I'm wondering if maybe there was some give and take going on. This makes sense for me up here. This makes sense for you back here. But I'll have to check if you're really interested in it. We do have a leak going on. It could just be that they didn't turn that off properly. But as you can see, that wet spot has been going for a bit of time. Yellow paint looks like it's actually holding up really well. The deck could use sanding and staining right here. We do have single pane windows on this one. But I like how they did this little add-on to the deck, but just take it all down. Be a good area for a hot tub right here. Maybe add a little privacy fence right here. Would be good. Let's see what the roof looks like too. Looks like you've got maybe 2 layers on it. We're just gonna kind of look at the outside first. Then we'll go inside. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but the deck is kind of leaning, and then obviously you can see it leaning out here. So the roof actually looks decent. Need to get the pine needles off of there, but It is 2 layers of roof on top of what looks to be a shake shingle roof. So if you need a new roof in your lifetime, probably gonna need to do a full tear off. But real private back here, nice trees, be a good area for hammocks. Probably get some bear and wildlife back here as well. But it just needs and when these pine needles sit here for so long and then they get wet with the snow and the rain, it really tears up the deck. So very important to get that off every season. Does look like somebody smoked, but I've already walked through the house once. Couldn't really smell a hint of smoke, so that's good. So here we are entering the main house, the main unit. Wood paneling all throughout, even in the bathroom and the kitchen, which is nice. One thing I note is the shower is on the other side of this, and you do have what looks to be like an old watermarks. I don't know if that's current. I don't know what's going on. But as you can see, it's probably got something to do with that outside leak, like it's going kind of everywhere. Floors need to be redone. You can see the separation. I mean, I could probably pick those boards up, but like the bones of it are decent. I love this little tiny little cabin sink. I mean, it's not big, but it's not awful. Very tall shower. So white tile shower, you could clean this up really easily, put new grout in there. But I mean, you could get like a 9-foot tall person in there. But yeah, there is something going on because, I mean, if you're getting out of the shower and you're wet, this probably makes sense too that it's doing this. But then we got some, kind of jicky-jacky things going on right here, kind of trying to hold all that up or seal it a little bit. So here we are in the living room. It looks like TV was kind of plumbed over there. We do have what appears to be like dog marks, scratches on the floor right here, scratches on could be a cat, who knows. I don't smell animal in here. I don't smell cigarette in here either. So that's good. We do have a wood burning stove. So it's kind of one of those build your own fireplace. Build your own fire. So I'm not sure if that's a problem that the door touches the fireplace either. Because I would imagine when this gets hot, that gets hot, that gets hot. And then here we are in the kitchen. Probably an overkill on the size of the refrigerator. I think for this size of a cabin, I'd probably go half that size. And then we do have the wall furnace. So this is going to heat both sides, I believe. Let me check that before it just heats out here. And then we've got white tile. It's kind of busted up in some areas. I mean, this is probably easy to replace to find something like this. Whoa, something scared me. I would probably take the roosters off. Clean this up. Take all these knick-knack things down. Probably don't need something this large. You could probably just go half that size. Definitely needs a clean. Like, just kind of icky everywhere. Icky. Just thinking. And we're gonna go into the bedroom. So good sized bedroom, honestly. We got some like lofted rafters here. Gives it kind of a big open feel. You could easily get a king size bed in here if you wanted to. Looks like they had like a makeshift closet space right here to hang stuff or clothes or shoes or something like that. Maybe one day blowing this out, doing like a little deck off the back, you could have a hot tub out there, but you definitely would either need to like quickly step up, go around the tree, or dig into the ground, which might be a little bit harder. You got like a little shed back there. And then it does have a loft right here. So mind you, this is inside the one bedroom, so definitely can't use it as another bedroom, but sleeping space. And it looked like whoever was here left all their stuff here. But okay, that is it for 510 Sugarloaf. It is listed at $229. Cute, could be cuter. Just looks like they had a very long-term person in here that didn't really stay on top of the cleaning. But we definitely got some lot line questions too going on with this whole situation. So let me know what you think. Talk to you soon. Bye.